quarterfinals here in the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship.
Demos la bienvenida a los equipos nacionales de México y Grenada para el partido de esta tarde del campeonato Under-20 de la Concacaf.
Just about set to go from Santo Domingo and Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez, this round of 16 matchup between Mexico and Grenada on a beautiful day here in Santo Domingo. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Mexico and Coach Monica Vergara. If I counted correctly, 9 changes into the lineup for Mexico from their last match in the group stage. That was a 3-0 win over Guyana, but they have been very good. 3 wins out of 3 matches, so can't get much better than that for Mexico, the group winners as they come into the knockout stage. So we take a look at today's referees. Both sides just taking their final photos before they get set here to meet in the middle for the captain's coin toss. So here are the referees for today. Odette Hamilton from Jamaica will be in the middle. A couple of nationalities represented here today as the 2 captains, Nicole Perez and Judy McIntosh, meet in the middle for the coin toss. And one more photo opportunity for the captains along with the referees before this match kicks off. And let's take a look at the starting lineup for Grenada, their first match in this competition here in 2020. The coach, Andrew Monroe, puts out this lineup. Naya Hood, number 14, is one to watch. She had 3 goals in qualification matches, and we'll see if she can get on the score sheet here today against Mexico. So a little bit of cloud cover today, but that might be nice for the players. We are just about set to go. As you can see, Mexico will be in their all-white uniforms, Grenada in their all-green uniforms. As we take a look at the substitutes for Mexico, all these players have seen time in this competition, so we'll see if they are called upon today. We're just about set to go. Mexico trying to book their spot into the quarterfinals of this competition, and Grenada trying to do the same. It'll be an uphill battle, though, for Grenada. Mexico is in fine form right now. Just waiting on the whistle of Odette Hamilton here at the top of the hour. There it is, underway from Santo Domingo. The first ever matchup between these 2 nations. And it's Mexico who comes in the group winners in Group D. A 2-1 win over Puerto Rico, 4-0 over Nicaragua, and 3-0 over Guyana. They should be seen as the favorites here today, a possession-based team. So we'll see how Grenada tries to respond and whether they'll pressure or whether they'll sit back in a lower block. But it seems like early on they are content to come out and pressure a little bit. As you can see some Mexican fans making some noise in the stands. And here's already an early break for Mexico. The cross comes in, it's dealt with by Judy McIntosh. Mexico will be quick to get back on the ball, and they do so through Manzo. Her cross comes in, a collision in the box, and this one will go back to Grenada. In goal today is Rashida Charles. As for Mexico, Zoe Aguirre in between the pipes. And there is Monica Vergara, the head coach for this Mexico side. A big collision there coming in. Mexico, this being their 10th appearance in the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship. They have never missed out on a competition. It used to be the Under-19s, but switching over to the Under-20s. Either way, they have been in all of them. take a free kick here for Grenada. About 2 minutes in here in the early going. Towards the end line, Aguirre has to come out. She makes the catch. In the meantime, also runs into Ava Beckett. Aguirre able to hold on. So for Grenada, their first ever appearance in the round of 16 of this competition. They were one of the 4 teams that qualified directly to the knockout stage. And just looking at the bracket, all 4 of those teams that qualified directly into this stage, they have all lost, and none of them have been relatively close matchups. So Grenada trying to buck the trend here today. It was Haiti winning 12-0 over Barbados earlier today. The United States beat St. Lucia 6-0. Jamaica beat Bermuda by a score of 9-1. So you can see just 1 goal scored by those 4 teams that qualified directly into this stage. So we'll see what Grenada can do today. They at least look like they're up for it early on, with plenty of pressure here on this Mexico side. Rios will play it back. Just able to get the pass away was Sanchez. Deflected cross, this one. A roll out for a throw-in. Alison Gonzalez winning that. And it's Reina Reyes now to throw it back in for Mexico. Trying to find a way to cross this in. But instead, it's a foul as Gonzalez goes down. Gonzalez with 3 goals in the group stage for this Mexico side, leading this team. Mussolini Montoya also with 2 goals. He scored both of those against Guyana in the last group stage match. I'll play it quick. The shot coming on, and it needed to be saved there at the near post. Rashida Charles was up for the challenge. Is that just shot out of a rocket right there, going for goal? Another look at it here. They play it short. Look at all that empty space. And just able to get a fingertip on it to knock it off the woodwork. And it's the first corner kick of the match, and it comes from Mexico. It's Rios to send it in. They'll play it short. Rios gets it back after coming back on side. Cross coming in, and it's caught by Charles. And she might be busy today during this matchup. It's just 5 minutes in, and already Mexico putting some pressure on as Grenada now looks to counter. And Mexico alert to that, and they send it back to Aguirre in goal. Centrally for Flores. She'll try to play it wide. Here's Reyes. Keeps it moving for Manzo. Alert to that one was Valsen. Reyes throws it back in. Another cross. This one will skip into the arms of Rashida Charles once again. Mexico's allowed just 1 goal in this competition. It came against Puerto Rico in that 2-1 win to open up the group stage. Morales was sneaking forward just a little bit too much there for Oda Hamilton's liking. As Mexico are on the attack again. Long ball over the top. Monzo brings this down, but she was in an offside position. Just sneaking forward. Well, it was closer than I originally thought. Still looked like just a little bit too far forward. So Mexico in Group D, they took care of business, scoring 9 goals, just conceding that one. It's Guyana, who ended up in second place. They will play later today, right here, and they'll take on the Cayman Islands. As the cross comes into the box again. It's a little awkward at the back. Monzo tries to score, and it's saved off the line. Now it's just bouncing around, and finally it's out of play. Well, Mexico, it looked like they were for sure going to find the opening goal. But then out of nowhere, this ball saved off the line, and it looked like it was the captain, Judy McIntosh, who was alert to it. This is going to be a good look at it. Just getting there in time. It was awkward for Charles. And then it was Madrid who couldn't put it on target. Another shot coming, and this one sailing out of play. Grenada facing some pressure here early on, as we probably expected. And now it's Volson to put this back into play. So we'll be Guyana and the Cayman Islands to wrap up the round of 16. That's later on tonight right here in Santo Domingo. Puerto Rico was the third place team in Group D, while Nicaragua was unable to get a result, finishing with no points at the bottom of Group D. This one's played to the end line, rolling just a little bit too far before Gonzalez could cross it in. Played short. Trying to play through the lines of Mexico. And now this one cleared out of play. Quick throw in. Cross comes in towards the back post. Header coming on. Back across goal. And it's the opener for Mexico. A pretty straightforward header there from Mariel Roman, and it's Mexico with an early 1-0 advantage. Here was the cross coming in, there by Madrid. And it was Roman to put it into the back of the net. Coming right at you. Call it in the 10th minute for Mexico. And for Roman, that is her second goal of this competition and the second straight game that she has scored in. Scoring one in that 3-0 win over Guyana. So it takes 10 minutes for Mexico to get on the score sheet. Of all of the first place teams coming out of the group stage, it's Mexico who actually scored the least amount of goals. As this ball is played through, another opportunity building here for Mexico. It's slotted home. Alison Gonzalez makes it 2 for Mexico. Good ball played through there by the captain, Nicole Perez. Nobody was there to mark Gonzalez, and there was nothing the goalkeeper, Rashida Charles, could do. All Gonzalez had to do was make sure she got a clean first touch on it. She did. keep it in front of her there with her shins. And then able to knock it into the back of the net. So Gonzalez, a 12th minute goal. That extends her team lead now to 4 goals in this competition. Here she is again on the ball. Grenada, they hung in there for about 10 minutes, and now all of a sudden you wonder if the floodgates could be opening. Perez tracking back and will knock this back for Zoe Aguirre. The Mexico crowd definitely into this one. All play down the line for Gonzalez again. McIntosh tracking over and just getting a touch on it to put it out for a corner kick. Another one upcoming here for Mexico. Good clean challenge coming in from McIntosh. There'll be an in-swinger there from that far corner. Going for goal. Oh, he almost curled in there at the back post. Well, Monica Vergara, you have to like this start. Looked like she almost curled that in. It was Tana Sanchez. It was just a little bit too tall for her. This one's put directly out of play from the goal kick. Manzo. Back to the goal scorer, Roman. A thumping header to clear it away here for Grenada as they look to get out. On the turn, here comes Grenada. Mexico's turn to enjoy some time on the ball once again, passing it around the back. How about this? No goalkeeper saves in this competition for Mexico. There hasn't been a whole lot for both the goalkeepers to do in this competition. Here's Manzo now, coming into the attack again. The shot coming by Roman, and it's blocked. Trying to keep it in. That was Flores. Gonzalez trying to track it down. Instead, it's Charles to carry it out for Grenada before she gives it away. Good passing here from Mexico. Manzo cutting it back. Shot coming. And out of play, but once again, really good build-up play. The shot by Rios, not on target. Passing from Mexico has been really spot on here in the early going, picking out some really good passes. Really good touch there at the back by St. Paul Teka. And Manzo just couldn't quite get it out from underneath her feet to keep it in play. Monzo gets it right back. Just clips it over the top. It's Madrid on the way to the end line. Curling effort towards goal. A little awkward at the back once again. That's what turned in to the first goal for Mexico. And it won't turn into the third as Monzo's shot is saved by Rashida Charles. One touch for Nia Thompson before it's given right back to Mexico. And their possession game is really making it difficult for Grenada to do much of anything. This ball played behind Gonzalez and out for a goal kick. Each time a girl joins football, the world takes a strike towards equality. If you empower a girl, you empower a community to fight for their dreams. Concacaf W, we belong. And a foul right on the edge of the area. And this will go against Mexico, and a free kick now for Grenada. Immediately the pressure on from this Mexican side. They win the ball back pretty easily. Nicole Perez. So keep it moving here, but Thompson steps in to take it away. Ball will stay in play, and Thompson stays with it. Ahead for Monzo, who's really been good on this left side. Knocked out of play once again. It's a Grenada side that qualified by getting second place in Group B in their qualifying tournament. They beat Barbados, St. Vincent the Grenadines, and Anguilla. But they did lose one match to St. Kitts and Nevis, who's also in this competition. Another shot coming. And this one is saved. It was Perez from the top of the box. Into this near side, Monzo. Play it back from Madrid. Into the middle, Roman. And Mexico just keeps the ball moving. Cutting in field now, weaving through defenders, going for goal, and that's a beautiful goal from Mexico. Doing it all herself was Reina Reyes to make it 3-0 to Mexico. A 21st minute goal for Reina Reyes. That's her first goal of this competition. Just take this one in, weaving through defenders. And how about the top bin? Yes, please. Reina Reyes getting her first goal in this competition. The University of Alabama product. Another cross coming in almost immediately after the first goal. This one blocked away. It's out for a corner kick. Here's the corner kick played towards the penalty spot. Reyes, an acrobatic attempt. It goes out of play, and this past year as a freshman at the University of Alabama, a really good year for Reyes. 18 games played, and she started all of them, scoring 3 goals with an assist as well. She was the named to the SEC All-Conference First Team and the All-Freshman Team. So really good freshman season for Reina Reyes in Tuscaloosa. Gonzalez tries to send this in, but it's blocked away. Maybe something else on here for Mexico. And it will go out for a goal kick. Mexico once again in the attacking third. It seems like they've been there for a good portion of this first 23 minutes. Shot coming, and this one out of play. Another shot coming on by Mexico. Manzo took it on. Once again, out of play. Destiny Manzo, who plays her college soccer at the University of California, Irvine. UC Irvine with one of the better mascots. They are the Anteaters, as Manzo can't quite keep this in play. Another goal kick here for Grenada as they try to get back in this match, trying to find something. Once again, won back by Mexico. Shot coming. And rolling into the arms of Rashida Charles. She's going to rack up some saves today just by the sheer amount of shots coming on target today from this Mexican side. Glancing off the hand of the Grenada defender. Looked like that was Volson. But Odette Hamilton waving it away. Incidental contact. Distributed wide. Cross coming into the box. Gonzalez the header, and it's 4 for Mexico. And the leading goal scorer for Mexico coming in now with the brace. And she's now up to 5 goals in this competition. A 26th-minute goal for Gonzalez. A little bit too tall, and the cross came in there from Reina Reyes, who now has a goal and an assist today for Mexico's number 16. And right now it's Mexico's number 10, who has 2 of the 4 goals today. And they look well on their way into the next round. Still a long way to go, but Grenada, they are still looking for their first shot. To update you on the Trinidad and Tobago and Puerto Rico score, it's 2-1 to Puerto Rico in that match. The winner of that one will face the winner of this one. All those matches taking place on Wednesday, so a little bit longer rest period between matches. But then the games will come pretty quick after that. Wednesday, the quarterfinals, Friday, the semis, and then Sunday is the final. But of course, it's the 2 teams that win the semifinal matches that will qualify for the Women's Under-20 World Cup later on this year in Costa Rica and Panama. That is why only 2 teams will qualify out of this competition in Concacaf, because Costa Rica and Panama get the automatic host bids. Heading in the ground by McIntosh. Staying with it is Roman, and she has a strike at goal. A big save there from Charles. And knocked out of play. Well, Alison Gonzalez got a brace a moment ago, and Mario Roman said, yeah, I want a brace as well. This one pushed aside by Rashida Charles. All the way to the end line. The cross coming. It deflects off the foot of Rashida Charles as she couldn't quite make the catch there at the near post. Take it towards the top of the box. Another shot. And this one sails out of play. Reyes. Another look at it here. Carlson, no nonsense defending there, just knocking it out. The captain Perez playing through the middle. Flores cool on the ball, playing it wide. Another attack here for Mexico. Played in towards Roman. Deflecting around the box, and McIntosh there to knock it away. Grenada starts something here. They really haven't shown much of an attack so far today. A lot of defending and a lot of time chasing the ball. This Mexico side really likes to knock it around. And Poalteca gets a touch on it from her center back position. Two center backs haven't had much to do in this match. Now it's Madrid again. Half hour gone. Already 4 goals to the good for Mexico. Another one lofted in. The header on by Roman, saved by Charles. Odette Hamilton says to play on. Ahead for Perez. Knocked towards the top of the box. Trying for a flick on. It wasn't there for Mexico on this attack. Coming in field, a bit of a missed touch. Looked like Reina Reyes was the one trying to take it into the box. It'll be a goal for her in the 21st minute. Assist as well on the second Alison Gonzalez goal. Madrid. Is it ahead for Reyes? Her shot sailing out of play. Well, if the favorites went out on this side of the bracket, we could see a Mexico versus Haiti match to try to get to the World Cup, as Monzo's still carrying it forward. And this one knocked out for a corner kick, but Haiti, who has really been a fun team to watch in this competition, taking care of Barbados today, a 12-0 win for them. If Mexico can win here today and then win their quarterfinal matchup against Haiti, yeah, that could be a fun semifinal. It's a lot of minutes left to be played before then. Curling effort in on the corner. It's caught in the air by Charles. And on the other side, already both of the quarterfinal matchups confirmed. The United States against Canada and Jamaica against the Dominican Republic. Here's Flores. Sending it forward and out for another goal kick. Well, we all thought the United States and Canada would face off in the semifinals, but it was Canada dropping a few points in the group stage that allowed Jamaica to win that group. So that's why United States and Canada will face off in the quarterfinals. That match coming up on Wednesday. Like a foul called there against Nicole Perez. One back by Gonzalez. Mexico looking upfield. McIntosh, though, stepping in to win it back. Trying to start the attack for Grenada. Simpo Alteca got a slight touch on it, which ended the threat. It's a race for that ball, but a little too much heat on it as it rolls out for a throw-in. Roman was chasing it down. Throwing from Diamond Lewis. And right back to Mexico. Here's Flores. Right back for Flores. Ahead for the captain. Now wide for Manzo. Her cross coming in towards the penalty spot. It's brought down by Roman. Nobody was there for Roman to lay it off to. Simpo Alteca. Really good defending by the Mexican center back. Perez for Manzo. So many passes for Mexico, and it's going to be a foul against Sharonda Charles. Taken quickly here by Mexico, even with their teammates still down. As Madrid gets back to her feet, here she's on the ball. As it run through for Manzo. Flipping it into the box, headed up in the air. Oh, and it's an own goal. To make matters worse for Grenada, Trisha Valsin with the own goal here in the 36th minute. It's now Mexico 5, it's Grenada 0. Really nice dummy play there by Nicole Perez, and then Manzo just clipped it up in the air. Roman would have been clear in on goal. She might have scored that anyway, but instead, she had insult to injury in this first half. It's an own goal, and it's 5-0 to Mexico. The biggest scoreline in this competition has been 12-0, and that was a couple hours ago with Haiti. Their match against Barbados. Let's see what Mexico has in store for this one here today. Is Grenada setting up for a free kick. And This is now the most goals on the scoreboard for Mexico in this competition, besting the 4 goals they scored against Nicaragua. Long shot coming. It's pretty easy for Zoe Aguirre in goal. Here's Flores, who's for the Arsenal FC Academy in London. As we near halftime here from Santo Domingo. Mexico in complete control. Flores going down. The play continuing. She is still down on the ground as Grenada come back the other way. Zapolteca steps in and just knocks it out for a Grenada throw-in. Trying to keep possession. And Mexico just swarming around the ball. Taking it away there from Naya Hood. I mentioned her name in the build-up to this match. Going through the starting 11. That's, I think, the last time I said her name, because she has not received almost any service in this match. She is the goal-scoring leader for this team, scoring 3 in the qualifiers. So far, nothing to speak of here today. Still no shots for Grenada. Here's Manzo. Trying to play it back in the overlap for Rios. And now it just has to be put out of play by Diamond Lewis. Flores. A long shot coming. Perez skies it out of play. Volson will put it back into play. Handball called against Yanin Madrid. Played over the top. Alert to it there was Tana Sanchez. Her and Carla Zapolteca in those 2 center back positions for Mexico today. They've stood very strong so far, breaking up any sort of Grenada attack before it even really gets into the attacking third or the 18-yard box. Zapolteca now on the ball. Able to find an outlet. Madrid just going right through the middle. Gonzalez couldn't quite flick it along there for Roman. Here comes Mexico again. Bit of a heavy touch there by Roman, but she wins it back. Still battling for it. Manzo, one-time effort. She drags it wide. Zempoalteca, so clean on the ball and really good defending from her so far today. Roman, as the sun starts to break through the cloud cover here in Santo Domingo. Cross coming in, looking for Madrid. She got a touch to it, going down in the box. And play continuing. She's still down inside the 6-yard box as Grenada come back the other way. They muster up a shot in this first half. Played through, Zempoalteca tracking over, Aguirre coming out, sliding in, and keeping it for Mexico. As the whistle blows, they go back to check on the injured player for Mexico all the way on the other end. She is still down. That is Yanin Madrid. And there was maybe the shout for penalty, along with giving Madrid some issues at the moment. There was another goal scored in that Trinidad and Tobago Puerto Rico match, so as that one nears halftime, it is 2-2. And the winner of that match plays the winner of this match, which right now is looking like it will be Mexico. Just before halftime here from Santo Domingo. The whistle was blown and it was in the hands of Zoe Aguirre, so Odette Hamilton will walk over there and drop it to restart play. We'll see how much stoppage time we get at the end of this first 45 minutes. As we get past the 45-minute mark, maybe we won't get any. There haven't been really any long delays here today. And there is the whistle, so no stoppage time. We've ready to run back out onto the field just to run right back off. But we have hit halftime here from Santo Domingo. All Mexico in the first 45 minutes. 45 minutes down, 45 to go. It's Mexico 5, it's Grenada 0.
Dorival alivia el dolor menstrual y la inflamación de esos días. Con Dorival, tus días son más fáciles de llevar. Es Valle.
Fíjense, Mari, carrera, zigzag, todas. Rápido. Regresas tus trotes. Giro otra vez. Gira. Cambia. Dos. Contacto. Ahí, rota. Trota. Zigzag. Dos de zigzag.
Highlights from this first 45 minutes between Mexico and Grenada. And so far, it has been all Mexico in the early going. And it was basically right from the opening whistle that Mexico started their goal scoring right off this free kick. And this was actually a great save by Rashida Charles. The shot coming on there by Reyes. But it was saved, and then a few minutes later, Madrid would send the cross in. Roman would just sneak in there and head that back across goal. And that would be the opening tally for Mexico in this match. Ariel Roman. And then just a few minutes later, in the 12th minute, it was a great through ball played for Nicole Perez, and Alison Gonzalez was able to get on the end of it and knock it into the back of the net for goal number 2 of the day for Mexico. Then off the corner kick. She almost curled this one in. Instead, though, sailing out for just a goal kick. Then Perez would have another shot coming on. There would be so many shots in this first half by Mexico. We'll get to that in a moment with the stats. But Mexico was not done with their goal scoring yet. Just Reina Reyes doing it all herself, weaving in and out of defenders, and then finishing in the top corner. A beautiful finish there by Mexico's number 16. And that goal came in the 21st minute to make it 3-0 to Mexico. And just 5 minutes later, another header. This one coming on, though, from Alison Gonzalez for her second goal of the game. And that would make it 4-0 on the assist by Reina Reyes. And then the dummy played. Monzo would send in a cross, but it was headed in by Trisha Valsin, a 36th minute own goal just to make matters worse in that first half. And that is where we stand here at halftime. After the own goal, it is now 5-0 to Mexico through 45 minutes. And they have been very dominant as they try to march on to the quarterfinals. As we take a look at the stats, 72% possession for Mexico and 20 shots to nothing for Mexico as well, including 8 shots on target. So can Grenada try to find a consolation goal or two in the second half, or will Mexico breeze into the quarterfinals? The second half coming up in just a few minutes from Santo.
Concacaf, el fútbol siempre es primero. Creamos acceso al juego, garantizamos calidad y unidad en la región. Concacaf, amor por nuestro juego. Donival alivia el dolor menstrual y la inflamación de esos días. Con Donival, tus días son más fáciles de llevar.
Getting set for the second half from Santo Domingo and Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez. It is match day number 8 of the 2020 Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship. Mexico holding a 5-0 advantage right now over Grenada, who are looking like they will exit this tournament really before it ever got started for them in just their first match. But still 45 minutes left to go, and there will be one halftime substitution. And in Madrid will come off, and Mari Carmen Reyes will come on. It was Madrid who went down at the end of the first half. It looks like she is not good enough to continue here today. So Reyes will come on. The UCLA product will fill in this second half. And here we go, underway as the teams switch ends. Now Grenada going right to left, Mexico going left to right. Mexico in their all-white kits here today, and immediately it's Juan back here on the pressure. Played for Roman. Now Gonzalez falls back for Roman. And Mexico keeping the pressure on once again in the early going. And Mari Carmen Reyes, who comes on, just finished up her sophomore season at UCLA. She came back from 2 off-season surgeries, and she made her debut in October. Ended up scoring 3 goals and getting 3 assists in 11 appearances for the Bruins. Ball put out of play, and a throw in here for Mexico, as long as they can pretty much do what they did in the first half, they will have no issues moving on to the quarterfinal round to face either Trinidad and Tobago or Puerto Rico. Reyes, the cross coming in a little bit too far, but Charles is there to snatch it. Remember, the winner of this game plays the winner of Trinidad and Tobago and Puerto Rico. That match also just starting the second half, and it's 2-2 over in San Cristobal. Here's Reyes. Gonzalez gives it away to Beckett. It's immediately swarmed, and Mexico get it right back. Here's Reyes. Monzo the cross into the middle. Headed away. Another shot by Reyes. This one blocked away. Maybe something on here for Grenada. Zapolteca got in there. Naya Hood trying to keep it alive here for Grenada. And some help from Thompson as well. She gets taken down right on the edge of the area. And a free kick now for Grenada. Good opportunity upcoming here to start this second half. A free kick just outside the box. Looked like it was Reyes who committed the foul. We'll see who decides to take this. Nia Thompson, Sharonda Charles, both standing there. Will be Charles going for goal and finding the back of the net. What a strike there by Sharonda Charles to give Grenada a moment of glory here today. Just the second goal allowed by Mexico in this competition comes from a set piece, and Sharonda Charles just bends it around the wall. Here's another look at the foul, and here's the goal. A beautiful strike, nothing that Zoe Aguirre could do. And Grenada gets something here in this second half, and I know that was coming from a set piece, their first shot of the match, but can they try to build on that and find something else? Here they come again, playing through the middle. Maybe something on here. And Aguirre had to be brave coming off her line. It was Naya Hood bearing down on her. And much like in the first half, Grenada coming out with some energy here in the second. Mexico trying to silence all of that. Monzo. Some options in the middle. Reyes continuing her run. And just missing wide. Well, the opening 5 minutes have been pretty end-to-end here in this second half. Immediately won back by Perez. Flores. Here's Reyes now. And they'll take it slow, Mexico will. Monzo cutting in on her right foot. Sending it across in towards the back post. Gonzalez knocks it up into the air again. This one coming down and out of play. Roman getting her head up for it, but couldn't quite get enough power behind it. On the turn. Couldn't quite sneak it in there. Here comes Mexico again, Roman. But it was cut off by McIntosh, the captain here for Grenada. Set up across once again. This one played for Gonzalez. It falls to the top of the box. Flores has her shot blocked. Here's Gonzalez. Back for Flores. Just bouncing in the midfield. Let's see it take that many hops too often. Gonzalez able to get around the defender and goes for goal. This one up into the air and pushed over the bar by Charles. Gonzalez, a good job to get around Abigail Adewunmi. So take a look at it here, the shot. Just had to be pushed over the bar by Charles, and the power of the shot helping her get some power behind that push. Perez plays it short. It's back into an onside position. There's Monzo. Monzo will try to set one up, and no curl on that one whatsoever. There's 2 balls on the field. Now Odette Hamilton has to stop this before it gets started. Nobody wanted to run over there and knock it out, so she will do it herself. Reyes wins it back for Mexico. Now Perez. For Reina Reyes now. Whistle blows, it looks like a foul. Will go against Mexico as we're 9 minutes into this second half, and it's Grenada who are on top, or at least in this second half, getting that first goal. Mexico still well in control. It's the second goal scored by a team that is making their first appearance here in this competition in this round. Being the 4 teams playing the top teams from each of the groups. Reyes. Cross comes in. Open header was there for Romano. It was a little bit too tall for her. Mari Carmen Reyes tried to take that on the volley, but couldn't connect cleanly to throw in anyway here for Mexico. Manzo again, looking for Gonzalez. Just needs one more goal for a hat trick here today. Played wide for Gonzalez. Flag stays down and out now for a throw-in. Flores. Plays it wide for Gonzalez again. A low cross this time, right across the top of the 6. Oh, and it's in again. Another own goal to make it 6-1 to Mexico. And just making matters worse here for Grenada. And Mexico have scored 4 of their 6 goals. We're back underway. We'll see who that officially is awarded to in just a moment. But on the scoreline now reads Mexico 6 and Grenada 1. There's a look at the foul. As Manzo commits it this time. Mexico back into the attack again. All the way to the end line, and this will just trickle over for a corner kick. Well, they are officially awarding that own goal to Trisha Valsen. So that is her second own goal of the match. This one played in on the corner kick, coming out again. And there's goal number 7 for Mexico. It's rising up over everybody on the corner kick. And it was the center back, Carla Zampoalteca. A free header. The defender was on her back. The goalkeeper was not able to get out in time. Very well done there by Zampoalteca. Misplay at the back. Gonzalez comes away with it. Another cross coming in. Valsin has to clear it away. Foul will go against Mexico and Reina Reyes. Played over the top, a lot of space for Roman. Played ahead for Manzo. Manzo, no. Saved by Charles. A lot of space was opening up as Grenada was playing a really high line. This will deflect out of playoffs in Politeca. Of course, coming up right after this match, the final match of the round of 16, Guyana and the Cayman Islands for a spot in the quarterfinals to face off against Haiti. Out for a goal kick. Football knows no gender. Football knows tenacity. This is your open invitation to get off the sidelines, to get in the conversation. Concacaf W, we belong. Here's Lopez. Rolling it through. Roman on the turn. Oh, she had a teammate open right at the penalty spot, but couldn't quite find her. Richardson, a good move to keep possession. Beckett gets pushed down as she passes that all the way over to that right side for Hood, who was not able to keep it in. And a substitution coming on here for Mexico in the 62nd minute. It's Alison Gonzalez who is coming off. Nayeli Diaz will come on. She plays her college soccer at St. Mary's College for the Gales in the WCC. This one knuckling towards goal on the first touch there by Diaz. Here comes Mexico again. For Reyes, her shot is blocked. She gets back to her feet and goes down again, asking for a penalty. And Hamilton keeping her whistle in her pocket. Looks like McIntosh is still down. Another look at it. She tried to get back up. Looks like that's where McIntosh got injured. It's also where the appeal for the penalty came from. McIntosh back on her feet, adjusting her shin guard. Back into play. Diaz had her cross blocked. Now Perez. Back for Diaz. Roman has her shot blocked. She's going again. Couldn't get the shot away as it was blocked out by Abigail Adewunmi. On the turn, here's Beckett. Roman was tracking back. Beckett still going, trying to play it through. And all the way through for Aguirre. It's been a tough day for Grenada. 2 own goals, but they do have a goal of their own, which I think they'll be happy about. They can look back on and say that we did get a goal in the end. As it was Shania Johnson going down pretty easy there. Diaz. Kind deflection there for Flores. There's it back for Nayeli Diaz. And now into the box, Reyes for Roman. Her shot's blocked. It's still in there. Grenada flying around to try to knock this away. Hood trying to hold play up. Paul Teka able to win it back. Paul Teka gets it back. And cross deflects right back to her. Teeing it up from long and on a couple hops into the arms of Rashida Charles. And it's Volson who is down for Grenada. And it looks like the third and final substitute readying to come on for Mexico. Mariel Roman will make way. There will be Gabriela Juarez, who comes on playing at Princeton University in the Ivy League. So 2 of the 4 goal scorers for Mexico now out of the match, but Juarez, Diaz, and Reyes, all very capable goal scorers themselves. Juarez does have a goal coming in the 4-0 win over Nicaragua. And it looks like now a sub here coming for Grenada. Diamond Lewis will come off. Javel Alexander is the one to come on. So Mexico in control of this match, but a couple of substitutes getting into the mix for both sides. All 3 have been used for Mexico. Just 1 has been used by Grenada. But with 9 changes into the lineup today, full coach Monica Vergara just trying to keep the players fresh, it seems like, and we'll see what it looks like in their next match, whether that be against Trinidad and Tobago or Puerto Rico. That match in San Cristobal, still 2-2 between Trinidad and Tobago and Puerto Rico. Remember, these matches under FIFA rules, so if it's tied after 90 minutes to 15-minute extra time periods, if it's still tied, penalties, everybody's favorite. Here's Diaz. Ahead for Juarez. Will keep this in play. A cheeky back heel. McIntosh just has to knock this out. Still coming forward, all the way to the end line. Diaz, the cross. And Reyes, the header. Really good cross coming in from Diaz. Carmen Reyes just couldn't keep it on frame. A little miscommunication there in the midfield. And a giveaway. Richardson trying to turn upfield. St. Paul second, not letting that happen. The 20 minutes to go. Mexico in complete control. Just 20 minutes away from a berth in the quarterfinals. Diaz is a little bit behind Reyes. Diaz gets it back. Diaz, the cross, into the middle, the header on, and it's goal number 8 for Mexico. Here in the 71st, it's now Mexico 8, Grenada 1. And it looks like it's Gabriela Juarez who finds the back of the net for the second time in this competition. Look at it here. And a 12-yard header. Even at full stretch, Rashida Charles could not get there as she was tracking back across goal and momentum taking her the other way. This has got to be a good confidence-building match for Mexico. They scored, and the most goals they scored in the group stage was 4. They've doubled that here today, although 2 of them coming from own goals. Flores falls for the captain, Nicole Perez. 9-1 Mexico. Just an unfortunate deflection there for Grenada on the clearance. Really good finish in the end there by Nicole Perez, a curling effort. And nothing Rashida Charles could do. Mexico up to it again. Diaz for Reyes. Her shot is blocked. Here's Perez. Now Manzo. Mexico don't look like they're slowing down anytime soon. Reina Reyes wins a throw-in. Trying to follow up their championship in this competition from 2018. They are looking really on top of it today. A foul will go against Carmen Reyes. There's Adewunmi hitting the surface. Appeal for handball. Odette Hamilton keeps play going. Flores for Diaz. For Reyes. Going down in the box again. And once again, no call from Odette Hamilton. Flores teeing one up. I guess you can call it a kick save and a beauty there from Rashida Charles. Electing not to use her hands, I guess, but catching it in the end. Whatever works. 15 minutes to go, and Mexico in command. Rios couldn't quite track it down. Hood has her cross deflected out for a corner. Sharonda Charles sends this in, the goal scorer today for Grenada. Straight off the throw-in. Finds Zoe Aguirre, who hasn't had too many touches today for Mexico. Juarez keeps the possession alive. Reina Reyes. Now for Nayeli Diaz. Towards the penalty spot on the turn. Reyes! Double figures today for Mexico. 10-1. The goal-scoring exploits just continuing today for Mexico. Really well taken there by Mari Carmen Reyes. And the UCLA product now finds herself on the score sheet in this competition. And the sub oncoming here for Grenada. Crystal Julien will come off. Here in the 78th minute, it'll be Ruth Lewis who will come on. It's the second sub used by Grenada and coach Andrew Monroe. Another giveaway. Reyes for Juarez. Played wide for Manzo. Can she keep this in? Yes. Grenada did score the opening goal of this second half, but since then, it has been Mexico on an absolute goal-scoring tear. Flores. Really good touches there as Diaz gets it back. Her cross coming on again and just going wide. And it's out for a corner kick for Mexico. Juarez nearly found a brace. Corner kick towards the near post. Oh, it was right in front. Juarez, a little bit of a smile there. Knows she missed an opportunity. Just couldn't quite keep it under the crossbar. Grenada has found some space here. That pass misplaced for Tana Sanchez. Reina Reyes. Down the line for Diaz. Now Perez. With 10 minutes to go. Mexico just that far away from a spot in the quarterfinals once again. All the way to the end line. Kept in play. Heavy challenge coming in. It's Johnson who went to ground as she clears this out of play. Reyes trying to find Diaz. Said it's a corner, or pardon me, a throw-in. Flores. Thompson trying to turn. Gets away from a couple Mexican defenders. Flicked along, and Aguirre is able to track this down in her 18-yard box. Still with 10 minutes to go, Trinidad and Tobago and Puerto Rico tied 2-2. There'll be extra time in that one in San Cristobal. There's not been a match that's gone extra time yet. Setting up again here for Mexico to make it 11, and this one just sneaks in. Nicole Perez, 11 minutes after her first. Gets goal number 2 for her and goal number 11 for Mexico. Wow, that is some weird English coming off of the post. It bounced out and then it rolled back across. Look at this again. Well, it's not your day. It really isn't your day for Grenada. That was a really lucky and fortunate bounce for Mexico. All the way to the end line. And it looked like it went out before the initial cross, and it's a goal kick. One more sub. It'll be Cole Smith. Troy Smith on, Shania Johnson off. Juarez on the turn. Manzo brings it down, and she couldn't quite keep her footing. Flores commits the foul with 5 minutes to go here before stoppage time. I think if you could read her lips, she was saying cramp, cramp, and she is being stretched out. She comes off the field, and it's a free kick here for Grenada with 4 minutes now to go, plus stoppage time. This one all the way through for Zoe Aguirre. What will Mexico decide to do here? Send it along. Well, Mexico has been totally dominant in this match. Goal scoring started in the 10th minute from Mariel Roman. And a giveaway at the back. Shot is blocked. It was Ruth Lewis who came on as the 78th minute substitute. Couldn't get her shot past the Mexican back line. Diaz. Diaz trying to turn the corner. Her cross. Saved by Charles. Another one. Takes a deflection. Diaz trying to track it down. And finally committing the foul. So it looks like maybe some rain starting to fall here in Santo Domingo. Perez. Down the line for Diaz. She brings it into the 18-yard box. Her cross is there for Mari Carmen Reyes, and Manzo will now track it down. Cutting back to her left, but she wants it on her right. Reyes again. Shot is blocked away. Back out for Manzo. Coming back in on the volley, and this one takes a deflection and is in. Nayeli Diaz gets one here just before the end of this match. Her first goal of this competition. No own goal, because that was on target anyway, and Diaz will take it. After the deflection, there was no chance there for Charles. So now Mexico has matched Haiti's top mark with 12 goals today.
México fue al minuto 89 por la número 7.
12 goals is the most in this competition, tied with Haiti earlier today. It's not the biggest margin of victory unless they get one more, because Haiti was able to hold the clean sheet as well. Mexico don't look like they're done. Reyes. There will be no stoppage time. There's the final whistle. Mexico is off to the quarterfinals. And there was really no doubt about this one. A dominant performance from Mexico, as they will head on to the quarterfinals, face either Trinidad and Tobago or Puerto Rico. That match still tied at 2. And might we see extra time there? But the first of 2 matches here today from Santo Domingo is complete, and Mexico are winners. So it finishes Mexico 12 and Grenada 1. Highlights from this round of 16 matchup between Mexico and Grenada. A dominant performance from the team wearing all white today in Mexico. And the goal scoring started pretty much right from the opening whistle. It did not take long for Mexico, as there would be a couple of opportunities, but this one a pretty good save for Rashida Charles, and she would face quite a few shots in this match today. But the first goal, it would come in the 10th minute from Mariel Roman, just able to sneak in and get a header on goal. And that would be the first one of the match. Madrid with the assist. And then a little bit later, it's actually just a few minutes later, it was Alison Gonzalez on the through ball from the captain, Nicole Perez. Able to slot it home for the second goal of the day. And believe it or not, there would still be 10 more goals to come. On the corner kick, nearly scoring from the corner kick, but not able to whip it in. And Perez, a shot was saved by Rashida Charles. There would be more goals for Mexico. Reina Reyes weaving through defenders and then finishing in the top corner. Good finish there by Reyes. And yet there would still be more. Another ball coming in. This would be the second goal of the match for Alison Gonzalez. A goal in the 12th and then in the 26th for Gonzalez. And more goals. Well, this one would be an own goal. The first of two for Trinidad in the 36th minute. And that made it 5-0 at halftime to Mexico, as they were completely dominant through that first 45 minutes. And unfortunate there from Grenada's center back. So at halftime, 5-0. But then coming out for the second half, Mexico would waste no time getting another goal. But first, it would be Grenada. A good moment for them. Sharonda Charles in the 49th minute, able to bury a free kick. And a couple more good saves coming by Rashida Charles. And then another own goal by Trinidad. Unfortunate there. It would be also Carla Zampal-Teca to head that one into the back of the net for her her first goal of the game. That coming in the 58th minute. Then Diaz, one of the substitutes, would find another substitute, Gabriela Juarez. That coming in the 71st minute. Another good finish, this time by Nicole Perez. The first of her 2 goals on the day. And then Mari Carmen Reyes, another substitute. So many goals in this match, 12 of them to be exact for Mexico. And then very composed on the ball was Nicole Perez, and able to find the back of the net. And then another ball into the box. Diaz this time would finish. An unfortunate deflection there for Rashida Charles, who really had no chance after that deflection. So that's how it finished. Mexico 12-1 winners today. Time for the most goals scored in a single match in this competition here in 2020. So that is going to do it for our first match today from Santo Domingo. It finishes Mexico 12 and Grenada 1. Upcoming in just a little bit, it's Guyana and the Cayman Islands.